what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. I'm just gonna make kind of a quick video today, I guess. It's finally nice out for once, because it's finally, spring is here, and we actually have a nice day for once, and it's sunny, and it's actually fairly warm outside. I want to talk about this because we haven't really done any videos recently since the installs, because the weather has been so shitty, and I just kind of want to talk about this a little bit. So if you have problems with these starting hard after the Vortex ECU, that's totally normal. I just want to put this out there because I did have a little issues with this thing starting hard, and I guess with the Vortex ECU, that is 100% normal. Once they start and warm up and get some heat in the motor, they start fine. So it's kind of funny because every machine's a little bit different. You can have the same ECU, like I could take this ECU and put it in 4 different machines, and one will start hard and one might start right up. So every machine is a little bit different. So if yours starts fine and like something, you have one and it starts a little hard, it's normal. I've heard of people taking their stock ECU, starting the machine, let it run for a minute and get some heat in the motor, and then swapping it back up with the Vortex ECU, but I don't know. I wouldn't do that personally. I did get some tips to try to see if to figure out, to help it start a little easier. And you can adjust these a little bit, but they always recommend leaving these on 5, 5, and 5. If you order your stuff from Jay from Illinois Power Sports, he'll put a custom tune on here, which mine is currently set on his custom tune on the 0. So if you look, it's set to 0, which is his custom tune. And then all of them are set to the Vortex, like box tunes in a way. And then I believe number 9 on here, he put the Rossier, because that's the exhaust I have, tune on my ECU. One thing you can try is to help with this, because this machine's cold. This thing hasn't been started. It's dusty. It hasn't been started in, God, probably 3 months since we did all this stuff. So whenever the last video was uploaded, so it's probably been 3 or 4 months. He said the thing I can do is try to do that, shut the key off, and then let the pump kind of cycle again, and then see if it'll start better now. I might have to give it a little gas. So like I said, mine starts a little hard. It's totally normal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to feather the throttle a little bit. I want to set this down. And it's probably, see, the reason this one starts hard too is because it's cold in here, and it's been, like I said, my garage is probably, I'm gonna guess, in the high 30s, low 40s, maybe. I mean, it's cold in here. Outside it's about 50, but this thing's in a cold garage. So, like I said, it's very cold. So we're gonna let it warm up, and then I'll show you that it starts better once it's warm. So we're gonna let her warm up for a little bit, and then we'll be back. God dang, I forgot how good this thing sounds. God, I love how that Rossier sounds. So I want to show you guys that it only starts hard when it's cold. And it's, like I said, it's probably, I'm going to guess the motor is probably 30 degrees in here. Like I said, it is super cold. And this motor is not fully broke in yet either, which doesn't help. I think it's maybe got an hour on the motor total. And it's been sitting for like 4 months, I'm going to guess. At least 3. And it's, like I said, it's probably 30-some degrees in here. So now that the motor's got some heat in it, fires right up. Purrs like a kid. So if you're your quad, you know, you start it and it's starting really hard, that is totally normal with the Vortex ECU. For some reason, I don't know why. And even Jay said, because I said, God dang. Like I said, Jay was telling me, he said that's totally normal. That's just very common with the Vortex. So, especially with these Yamahas, these are very finicky motors for some reason. But man, they got some power when you got everything done to them. So, if you have any issues, make sure you have everything on first of all, because if you have the ECU tuned for it and you don't have all the stuff done, you're making it. It's not going to work. It's running too rich for all the stuff that you have done to it. So make sure when you put the tuner on, you have the exhaust and the intake. It'll start hard when it's cold, unless you get one of the lucky ones that yours starts just really good. And that really shouldn't matter on the tunes that you put it on, according to the people I've talked to. So I just wanted to put this out there. So like if you're worried that, oh, so my machine's starting hard, totally normal with the Vortex ECU. So I want to take this out, take it for a little spin, because, you know, it's been a while, and it's actually nice out for once, so I'm going to take it for a spin. God, I'm so excited to ride this thing this summer. It's been a while since I rode it. Like, it's got to be at least 3 or 4 months. It might be longer than that. It's been a while since I rode this thing. Probably really going to piss my neighbors off with the loud exhaust. Last time I rode it out here, I had stock exhaust on it yet. I'm trying to do this one-handed too. It's not the easiest. When my girlfriend gets done with work, I'll have her do a little bit of recording for me. I forgot how snappy this thing is. I'm telling you guys, you do the big three, which is and I have a lot of people ask me what the big three is. It's the exhaust intake in either a tune or the aftermarket ECU, and I tell you what, you do that and it really, really wakes this machine up. And I'm talking like mainly the throttle response is so much more snappy. Like it is right there compared to like stock where it's just kind of boggy. But this thing, it's right there. Oh, man, I can't even hold on with one hand. I might have to try to see if I can set my phone up and see if I can get a little video of this thing. I grab my helmet too. Alright, so I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod out here. Well, let's try to get a little bit of a video. Hopefully I don't piss the neighbors off too much. All right, that's enough before I piss my neighbors off. This thing is so freaking loud. Oh, I got my old helmet on. My other one's in the house. Dude, that thing runs so good now that it's warm out. Oh my God, the throttle response is right there. I mean, I pulled it up in second gear like it was literally nothing. My adrenaline's rushing, man. I forgot how much fun these things are to ride. Oh, I can't wait to ride this thing this summer. So much power for just like a tune and exhaust and an intake. It's just unreal. The power this thing has. I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. I'm gonna have to start working out a little bit this summer. As you guys can see in the video, it runs so good compared to, like when it was stock, I could not do a wheelie. Every time I tried to do a wheelie and I would kind of like rev it up a little bit and dump the clutch to pop it up, it would bog. Every time. I struggled so much. I could not do a wheelie to save my life when I first bought this thing. And now it literally is just right there. No bogging, no hesitation. Like it is just every time. And I freaking love it. It literally completely changed the feel of this machine. Like night and day difference. And I cannot stress that enough, how big of a difference it makes on this. Like this machine stock is just, honestly, I probably would sell it fairly quick because it just rode horribly when it was stock. And like now it's like, damn, that thing is, I think it just feels dialed. So if I buy another one of these for Morgan, I don't know what we're going to do 100% yet because we're doing some other things. She's got her car now, so I don't know how interested she is in them wheeling, but we'll see. And if I buy another one, it's 100% exhaust, ECU, and intake. 100%. I know she don't like it as loud, so I might do a little bit of different exhaust if I do get one for her, but I'm telling you guys, night and day. So like I said, I just wanted to make this video to explain to you guys, they start hard when they're cold, but they start so good when they're like, you get a little heat in it and it just, every time, just fires right up. It doesn't take much heat. Big difference. So don't worry, if your starts hard, it is exactly how it's supposed to be. And just like do like a bump the starter once in a while, cycle the key a couple times. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Feather the throttle a little bit. Once she warms up and runs for a minute, she's golden. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't wait to really make videos on this thing this summer and we actually do some riding because right now everybody's at work because I just ended up getting done early in the middle of the day. So I can't wait to do some riding videos on this thing. And I really want to beat my 2.5 mile wheelie record. I want to hit over 3 miles this year. That is my goal. So this year we're going to try to beat my 3 mile or my 2.5 mile record. And yeah, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to have videos on this. We're picking up a new project on Friday. I can't wait. See you guys in the next one. Peace.